Good morning, Rams fans and Thanksgiving. You know what I'm thankful for? The number 9 has a rocket launcher attached to his torso, and he's kicking the butt cheeks off of a bunch of football teams out here, dude. It's absolutely awesome. I'm Sheriff Joe Bags. This is Tuna and the Sheriff. I can't do just me. This would just be the Sheriff. Would you watch this for 30 minutes? Hell no, dude. Tuna, what's up, man? I don't
I'd
know, dude.
watch
I'm
you for
feeling
30
weird.
minutes.
I'm, I'm
Happy
feeling interesting
Thanksgiving.
today. My family's in for quite a treat, I think. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's not a lot there's not a lot going on in the world to have some interesting Thanksgiving conversations around the dinner table with family. There's nothing controversial ever happening in the world. It's gonna go
Yeah,
easy.
I love it. Actually, we blow off most of our family for Thanksgiving now, and it's just like a couple of us. It's like my sister, my dad, my niece is like, we'll just do our thing. You guys have fun. And I love every second of that, dude. So you look like you're in a different spot, though. What the heck, dude?
Yeah, I hope one specific family member is not watching the stream right now. But yeah, we decided to surprise family. Came up north to Stockton.
Sick.
Left at 3 a.m. from LA, and we just got in a little bit ago. So we're here, and yeah, I'm here. You know what
Righteous,
I'm thankful
man.
for?
Absolutely love it.
You know
What
what
do
I'm
you
thankful for?
what?
I'm thankful for two things. One, I'm thankful for you, dog. Yeah, but also what I'm thankful for. Oh, let's pull this up. I don't have my second screen, so I'm struggling here a little
Oh,
bit.
gotcha.
I'm thankful for this guy right here, this lad.
Oh my
Can we talk about
gosh.
this man?
What a photo, dude.
Can we talk about this man?
We can absolutely talk about this, man. I talked about him last episode of Ram Showcase, dropped late last night, is available now everywhere you listen to podcasts, video version, YouTube and Facebook. Talked about this, that Sean McVay might be, I mean, he's at his peak right now. He's never been this good of a coach right now, like that we're watching. So this is absolutely awesome, man. I'm loving it.
This is how I want every Thanksgiving to be. You see all the faces in the back? You see one
Yeah,
angry face? You see
not a
look at
one.
Jared Verse. Look
Jared
at
is
Jared Verse
great.
back here.
Jared needs to chill. That dude's
Uh
crazy.
I'll I will point out though that at some point Jared's gonna have to add some more cardio because we got some dad bod going on here with Jared with all that muscle he's got.
Okay, I don't want to make this a negative thing or anything like that, but also he was making fun of Byron Young for ripping the Pilates, but dude, let me see some bend on a pass rush there trying to hit the corner, my guy. Like maybe you need to
he's
participate a little bit.
he's gonna need to get in there. But I will say, apart from Sean McVay's in enormous vein or whatever this is popping out his neck, no, in all seriousness, this guy, everyone who knows me knows I will just glaze Sean McVay, all puns intended. But
All right.
everything that we love about the team, everything like why we do this, why we have this show, the last 10 years, what Sean McVay has done, where they're currently sitting right now, it's a very different organization. Year after year, the way they're able to build this team right now and do some incredible stuff, and for us to have fun because doing this is a lot more fun when the team is winning. I can tell you that for sure. And
Straight up.
yeah, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for everyone watching this right now. So let's talk some.
Dude, there's not there's too many things to be thankful for. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, man, we're feeling good about it. Obviously, it is more fun. The Rams are super dope, so that's where we're super thankful for Sean McVay for that. I mean, I'm one of those I'll be here anyway, even with like 2 people watching, and it's just like, all right, it's just us guys. But yeah, man, this is some good times. I'm thankful for just this season in general because I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself or anything like that, but it does feel like this might end pretty sweet. Just saying.
Man, there's so many side topics I want to talk about, like postseason, but like we got to get there first. And it is a little bit hard because of how favored they are going into Carolina and then watching
Yeah.
what Carolina like put on that football field Monday Night Football. It is hard to just really look past this game, but we've been here time and time again. I think back to that New York Jets game a few years ago. You can't look past
Oh
any
yeah.
team. Like
Oh yeah.
you gotta show up. Like as much as we love, oh yeah, Stafford MVP, and I'm the first one to bang the table on that. They have to show up and they got to do it. off camera, I know you and I were struggling trying to find said things to worry about with this Carolina team.
Yeah.
So let's just dive into it, I guess. These guys first and foremost. Um, yeah, they're running backs. Rico Dowdle had those few games where he would look like the best player on the planet, and then all of a sudden they just took him back out because Chuba Hubbard came back, and they have a non-existent run game, pretty much. Not very sustainable at all. They're not helping Bryce Young, like you were saying already on your show. I mean, what are you seeing in this running backs in this rushing game, if anything at all?
I think these running backs are awesome. I mean, Hubbard, obviously, we kind of know his history a little bit of like just being a good player, but Dowdle has kind of had a hot hand, obviously, coming over from Dallas. He's been playing really, really good ball. But last week, forgot I was going to pull that up here. I wanted to see his carries from last week. I think he only had the 6, which honestly you just can't do with a hot hand, man. So 13 carries total for the Carolina Panthers last year, and that game was never like it. I mean, it was 20-9 final, and it's like, why did Carolina just blow off the run game entirely? I don't know. That's just I think they went into last week with a very bad game plan. They only lost by 11 to the San Francisco 49ers. I think it could have been a lot closer and better of a performance out of Carolina, just with just, I think, smarter play calling. But I think that these are also NFL coaches, NFL players, an NFL team that that stuff's going to pop up on tape, and they could be looking at that of like, hey, by the way, we kind of screwed that up last week. We're playing a really good team this week. Let's tighten those screws up, and maybe they come in with a really solid game plan. So you're absolutely right with your Jets reference there a couple of years ago. I do feel like the Rams don't win out. I don't really. I'm not picking any games where it's like, oh, that's the one we probably lose or anything like that, because I think we can beat all of these teams. But it just feels like there's going to be at least one game where we come out a little more flat than we hope, and it's certainly not impossible that it happens in an 11 o'clock, or I say 11 o'clock, that's my time window, a 10 o'clock early kickoff on the East Coast, late November, in a game that, like, I mean, obviously we want to win every game, but this is also, I mean, I feel like we're kind of teeing this up as like the Panthers are terrible. If they win this game, they can be in the lead of that division and in the playoff picture. So, I mean, it's not like they're a bad football team. They're just not a great football team. They're just sitting right there trying to fight in. If they would have won on Monday night, they would be sitting in the playoff picture right now. So I don't think that they're getting enough credit. I don't think that they're that great. I don't think that they're like pushing for a Super Bowl or anything like that. But this is absolutely a team that can come in and win a football game.
Oh yeah, they're not. They're 6-6 right now. They're tied. The Buccaneers are 6-5. Let's see. Obviously, losing that game, their point differential is rough. What is it? 53. Let's see, 53 point differential at home. They're 3-2. That game last week, it was just messy on both sides. I don't even want to say the Niners played a good game. Purdy had 3 interceptions in the first half.
Yeah.
The Bryce Young interception in the end zone, like from the 3-yard line, that needed to just be higher, like throw the ball higher to where only your guy can get it. Like underthrowing at the back of the end zone is just it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. So they're 1 or 2 plays away, as stupid as that sounds, from playing a shitty game and yet still being able to be in position to beat, a decent team in the 49ers. Same can be said here. Like you said, the Rams are, they can beat every team from here on out. The toughest one being Seattle in December, but you can't account for coming out flat with a bad game plan or for the other team to just show up that day. It happens. I point to our Buffalo game last year where it's like, yeah, the team's good, but never 40 plus points good at any point during the season. And they just rose to the occasion and was able to outscore Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That can happen for any team on any given day. So that being said, with them, rush game isn't good. Receiving game is not great either. Leading receivers, Tedderell McMillan, a rookie, 56 receptions off 96 targets is an insane. It is. I don't know what other receivers. I don't know what the Rams ones are, but I feel like if you're only catching half your targets, I don't know if it's an accuracy problem or a system problem. 780 yards and 5 touchdowns for a receiver. And then the second one is Xavier Leggett, far behind with only 27 receptions in 10 games. So not a lot of consistency from this team.
That just reminds me of the dumbest comment ever by RG3 this weekend, where he was talking about, I think it was Brock that he was talking about, but he was talking about how he wasn't very accurate this week. And he's like, well, accuracy's not real. And then it was like, first of all, it's like, oh, you have my attention, RG3, please indulge me. And then he was talking about, he's like, well, accuracy depends on, like, you know, like where the defense is lined up, where the defenders are, where the receivers are. It's like, uh-huh. What are you saying? It was like, so he's inaccurate. He can't put the ball where it needs to go. That's not accurate. It's like, but he's saying it's like, well, accuracy depends on the defender. It's like, yeah, I know that. That's what we're all referring to. We're all talking about the ball needs to be in a specific spot, and he didn't put it there. He's inaccurate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to like respond. I wanted to be like, "What are you saying, dude?" Because it felt so stupid. But
spit it out.
It partly is just an accuracy issue. I think that Bryce Young, though, I mean, he gets a little frantic back there. You can certainly, you know, disrupt his timing and his rhythm. So I think that this is one of those games where, yeah, it certainly can be. But I wanted to pull up the Rams receiving stuff.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'll turn mine off.
For not on here. Sorry, this is on a different computer entirely. So sorry. Let's see.
But to add to that point of Bryce Young, like I like Bryce Young. I think he has potential. It is hard when you have that frame. It's not so much a height thing, but it's a frame thing. Because you look at other guys at that size, they usually have something to add to it. Kyler Murray is incredibly fat.
Pull that back up. Pull that back up real fast. We've just been trashing. We've been trashing Tet, but really funny. Yeah, the Tet one, yeah, where his numbers were at. I want to cross-reference this again, and I'm sad I don't have this ability to put it on the screen. So that was what? So 56 receptions, 96 targets, and we're like, oh, what a dweeb, right? 94 targets for Davante Adams, so just 2 less. 48 receptions.
Okay, so is that like a somewhat normal? Is it a somewhat normal thing? But like it just looks egregious. Is that normal?
So are we saying Matthew Stafford's more inaccurate than Bryce Young?
Yeah. In my defense, like I have never really looked at the receptions to target, but just seeing a 5 and a 9.
Yeah. That one is
for those ones.
In fairness, because like Emeka Ibuka, right below as well, has 93 targets for 48 receptions, so right in line with Davante. We've got some other years like Roma Dunze, 84 targets, 42 receptions. So it is fairly standard, but also you look at to 98 targets, 80 receptions. So it can tell you maybe not.
I think the Puka thing is I think he's the outlier. I think everyone else is kind of in line.
Sorry.
I think so. I think so. I think Puka Nacua is the outlier in a very positive fashion. But I didn't really mean it at Tet. Like, I'm not going to blame a rookie for what I believe are more system problems than accuracy problems. And I think what RG3 is probably getting at is just saying, like, an overly complicated way of saying that there's more factors than just, oh, a guy can't place the ball accurately. It's like, we get it. Like, yes, in an empty stadium, if you were just throwing on air, he's probably hitting on like near 100%. But their play calling is bad. They don't have legitimate weapons that can just beat every zone, every man. And then you have a really small quarterback. Like I was saying, Kyler Murray can bring the speed. And like he's willing to just take gambles. Drew Brees, when him being small, he was just the smartest guy to ever play in the league. Who else is tiny? Jalen Hurts is on the shorter-ish side, but he's super strong and very like mobile. So Bryce Young doesn't bring those things. Like he wants to be a pocket passer, but he can't activate all areas of the field per a Sean McVay trope.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's. I mean, I like him. Like I said, I think he's a really good player. I don't remember where I said it. I'm on too many shows, but I had mentioned something where it's like I like Bryce Young. Yeah. All I do is be talking Rams and stuff. But I like Bryce Young. I like Bryce Young as a starter, but I love Bryce Young as a backup. Like if he's QB2, I'm fired up. It's like, dude, that's my backup. Hell yeah, dude. Kind of similar how I feel about Jimmy G. It's like if he's your QB1 entering the season, he's got the job. It's not an injury thing. It's like he is your guy. It's like, all right, this is fine. We can work through this. Like, and that's kind of how I feel about Bryce Young. But like coming in with Matthew Stafford, and if Bryce Young was our backup, and if we desperately needed him in some random situation, he could come in. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. Also, part of that though is the experience and getting every single game he plays is like a little bit more experience that I like. So I don't know. That's yeah. Uh, I like this comment. My glorious King McVeigh can save price. So,
What is this photo too? What is this?
oh yeah. I forgot he changed that. Killer, dude. Single T, you're on fire.
I've been seeing those a lot. My favorite one is someone made it of Rampage. If someone can make one of those with all iced out with the chain and the grill of Rampage, can you send it over my way on social media so I can give it to Rampage? Because Rampage would absolutely love that.
So
speaking of so Rampage is a familiar face. I'm trying to make a good transition here. There's a lot of familiar faces on Carolina's defense. You named a few.
Oh yeah.
Starting with the defense. Who's on that defense? You got Bobby Brown,
Super Bowl champion.
Who else is over there?
Super Bowl champion Bobby Brown. Nick Scott. Who'd you say?
Nick Scott's over there. Yeah. Who else is over there?
Super Bowl champion Christian Roseboom.
You know who their leading tackler is on defense?
Super Bowl champion Christian Roseboom.
Super Bowl champion, Rams legend and favorite Christian freaking Roseboom. I can't hate. Roseboom. Like, you are the tackle leader for a team. You're doing something for the defense, and this is not, by no regard is this the worst defense in the league. This is not a Browns, a Jets team. Sure. It's a competent NFL team, and he's starting linebacker and he's leading in tackles. Good for him. He went out, left the Rams, got himself a new contract, earned some money. Good for him, man. But I do think it's funny thinking about the situation last year with Roseboom and Reeder to where we are today, and seeing Roseboom doing well on a different team is kind of funny.
Well, first of all, Roseboom's been good this entire time, so you're crazy. He hasn't been great this entire time. He definitely improved by going to Nate Landman, but Roseboom's a good player. And the Carolina Panthers are seeing that too. I don't even know how many it's been, probably 4 or 5 different Panthers fans that told me, just seeing me wearing Rams gear, they're like, dude, Roseboom's dope. Like they like him, man. So yeah, Roseboom, he's a good player. He did take some bad angles and stuff like that, but we certainly improved in that regard. But yeah, Roseboom
system.
He's a linebacker.
Like as much as we praise the system, like you gotta be honest about it. Like the Chris Shula system, I can't think of his name. Oh my god. Raheem Morris system before that. It doesn't fit everybody. Like, do you like it when is it great and phenomenal and we talk about it all the time? Yeah, but sometimes a player's in there and it just doesn't work for him. Christian Roseboom could be a case of that. He may be able to play for 6 more years and be like really damn good. But like whatever they were asking him to do
was with the Rams. I don't mean to jump all over you there. I don't mean to jump all over you there. I just don't feel like you truly understand what Roseboom was with the Rams. He was fine with the Rams. He was not a liability for the Rams defense.
Yeah, I got to push back on that.
Feel free,
because looking at what Landman does, it's not so much of an athletic ability. It was no. But that's just the only comparison that we have, though. It's not even a physical thing. It's nothing to do with size, nothing to do with speed. Because if anything, I'm going to say that Landman is slower than Roseboom. The difference is the responsibilities and the communication. I think the linebackers are improvement because of the communication and filling the gaps and staying consistent with it. Because that's all Landman has to do. That's all Roseboom needed to do. It's just he was always late and I think it was more of a communication thing and trusting the gaps. The gap integrity is a lot better this year, I think, because of that. But yeah, athletically, I think Roseboom is faster than Landman, just from what I remember on tape.
I'll push back on that again and just say that bringing up Landman at all is irrelevant in the conversation of Christian Roseboom. He was a fine linebacker for the Rams last year, led the team in tackles by a margin. He was all over the place.
You don't fight about this?
I really just don't think that I feel like why you
want to fight with me on Thanksgiving?
You're being way too harsh on Roseboom for what he was with the Rams, honestly. For sure you are.
I am. I watched too much film where I was watching just a step late to filling a gap or a step late to whatever his responsibility was, and that you're just not seeing this year. But also, I think that's a D-line improvement too. The D-line is better than last year for as much as they were great the last 8 weeks of the year. I mean,
Sure.
they're obviously consistent this year, so that means they're better this year as well. So that could just be bad luck for Roseboom.
Yeah. Well, everybody wants to talk about the Rams run defense and the addition of Landman, which is obviously a huge deal. But the difference too, and it's kind of funny that Bobby Brown goes over to Carolina with Roseboom, is
Yeah.
is that Bobby Brown to Poona Ford is an improvement as well. So Bobby Brown to Poona Ford is an improvement, and Christian Roseboom to Nate Lehman is an improvement. So we got better in multiple facets up front. So, and not to say, because that's the thing too, is that like we didn't get Poona Ford from Carolina and Nate Lehman from Carolina, so they also improved at those two positions. From a year ago, their defense really isn't terrible. They don't really jump out in any metric though, like in any ranking, team wise or player wise. There is nothing about this Panthers defense that really jumps out, but they play fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. I just want to see kind of where they rank defensively.
I need to. Everybody's commenting about us pushing back. Yo, I need to know who's insane here, man. Am I the crazy one here? Am I being too hype on Roseboom, or is Tuna being too harsh on Roseboom?
Yeah, you like the pushback. Yeah, you like that pushback. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Family fighting on Thanksgiving. It's the American tradition. You're supposed to fight on Thanksgiving. You didn't know that, Peo?
You're American. You don't fight on Thanksgiving. In fairness, Peo is not American.
That's what. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, dog. This is what we do. Let's see, Carolina.
Welcome to America, Peo.
We're not even drunk yet. Carolina giving up 327 yards per game. They're like middle of the pack, like 18th.
Doesn't help. This doesn't help us. As it says, nope, both are valid. Thanks, Descendo. Appreciate you.
I'll take that as I'm right. Let's see.
Okay.
Passing yards per game, not too far off. Like passing, I think their passing defense is a little bit better than rushing, just from a yards perspective.
Yeah, I mean, they're 16th against the pass and 19th against the run, 16th overall, 14th in points total. They give up about 22 and a half. They're really low on the rankings is against third down, giving up almost 45% of those. So yeah, I mean, they just don't jump out at anything. You can work the ball down the field on them. I mean, all indications say that the Rams should have zero trouble in this game, and that's exactly why I'm worried.
Yeah, on paper, the where I think they can get into trouble is I was watching the Chiefs and Colts game, and that game plan, just play keep away. I think the time of possession was like the Chiefs had the ball for 3/4 of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams have started off well, like in the past month or two, on offense, whether they've gotten the ball first or not. Going on the road, playing hard the last few weeks, you do get worried about the Sunday morning stiffies, like being a little, being a little tight, being a little slow. If they can get off to a fast start, if they can get up even by 3 or 7 early on, I can see them just playing keep away, run the hell out of the ball. And all it is with, I kind of don't care about your rushing yards given up per game on any given Sunday, because that is what your team would just turn on. Your team would just wake up pissed off and just be a better run offense.
Yeah.
And that's what that would be their recipe, is a lot of running the ball, play keep away, force one mistake from Stafford or Kyron or somebody, and just try to never give the ball back. I think that's where their plan of attack. So it could be a boring game. We could see a quick game if they try to do that and just play time of possession. I mean, I'll still take a low scoring win. Low scoring win is still a win, but I could see it playing out that way.
Yeah,
they don't want to get into a shootout.
They do not. They can't. They I mean, Bryce Young to Tet is not going to get them a shootout with Stafford and all these weapons. So I just feel like this game will be more like the Baltimore Ravens game, like the 17-3 kind of style.
Yep.
Or I could feel it. I could see it kind of being like a Saints game where it's like, yeah, we're not really just beating the crap out of them, but we are putting up points and just kind of separating from them. You know, it was what, 34-10, something like that. So it's like it didn't feel like we were like absolutely rolling them, but it did like we were just being efficient and moving the football. So I do feel like it'll be one of those games. I'm fine with a boring game this weekend, dude. I am absolutely fine with just getting out of there with 10-point win, get out of there with
It'd
win
be
number
s-
10, come home, man. Or well, it would come home. We'll play in Arizona.
it could be
next.
6-3, and I wouldn't care. By the way, I'm looking at the comments. We just to point out, Joe was not saying
Yeah.
that Rose Boom should have stayed. We're not saying that at all.
Yeah, I feel like my side might be misunderstood based on the comments.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
not. He's not
understand.
saying. There's no conversation. We were both in agreement. Lyman is here to. Like, we want
Is
Lyman forever. It's more of a. It's just saying like Rose Boom isn't as bad as we might have remembered. Like he did a lot of good things. I'm saying that he is worse
Yeah,
than Joe remembers.
we had some plays, man, where you were like last year. I just remember so many times just watching a play, watch him hit a run gap or something like that. We were just like, damn, hell yeah, Rose Boom. Like I knew he had it in him. So he just was more inconsistent. But yeah, Lamb is a clear cut.
Juno, I like Juno's question.
This is a terrible question. What are you talking about? First of all, we did one of them, and we shouldn't have. Why did we keep Reader instead of Rose Boom? That makes zero sense.
Special teams. Hey, he gets special teams tackles. Every time I look, he's involved on kick return or kickoff.
Yeah,
Joe
he's
hates Lamb.
Yeah,
we're gonna tweet that out. Joe is the one Rams fan who hates.
I've been anti-Lamb since we signed. That's so funny. Oh man, let's see here.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't want to. Let's ignore this. Let's just talk. Let's talk prediction, and then let's go enjoy some Thanksgiving stuff. What are you predicting? What do we got?
I think that overall this game will be one of those where like first drive we're going to go down, score a touchdown. I feel like with some early 3 downs, we'll be going down to score decently early. I'm liking that. So I think that we can kind of jump out like 17-0 by halftime, and I think we pretty much just coasted out from there. We may get a touchdown after that, and they may go down and get something, But I think ultimately I'm looking at a 6 kind of game.
Yeah, it's not far off from what I've got. I want to say 24-13.
Okay.
I can see that. I'm thinking like something really. I see Ken with a huge blow. I would love that. I would love nothing more than to wake up Sunday morning and get a huge blowout. But
I'll say this: I think
I can see them playing time of possession.
I think this is our best chance to get a shutout on the season.
Yes, I thought about that too. Because if you could just crunch the pocket all day, Bryce Young is like he has to scramble. He can't just step up and make throws because I hate to play that trope, but he can't see over the line. He's not going to be able to just dump it off over the middle. He has to get outside the pocket. Like you can create a lot of bad things to happen. Muad'Dib, I see what you said. If you follow me on Instagram, send me as a DM. Even if it goes to my request, I'll look for it.
That's awesome. Absolutely love that. And I disagree with this comment, by the way. That says, Arizona has the best chance to shut out. That's a divisional game. Those are always and also let's not forget, dude, it was last year. We got absolutely smoked in Arizona. Wrecked, man. We were not happy.
Show some credit to Jacoby Brissett, man. Jacoby Brissett's a professional. I wanted him as a backup. If Jimmy G wasn't an option, I would love Jacoby Brissett. I just slid in your DMs, bro. I love my dude. Yeah, I think so. I think like a 24-13. I think like a 24-13 is fair. Now the real question.
Yeah.
Turkey or ham? What's the elite meat?
Not even a question. I don't even need to think about this. Easiest answer of the entire meal. The answer is turkey.
It's an inferior bird.
A turkey?
There's no
what? Okay, first of all, bird. Then ham, because that's not a bird. If
it's so great, why do we eat chicken all year long? And we're forced to eat this bird one time a year. Like
because
it's so good that we're only eat it once because I can't stomach it the rest of the year.
It's so special that if you do it, you don't want it to lose its luster. You know what I mean? Like, so you only have it. First of all, chicken is better, by the way, than turkey.
Just to get it to be like juicy and moist, people have to deep fry it in their backyard and then risk catching the whole house on fire.
That's the only
Like,
way
because if you
you've ever
bake
had
it,
a
it's just gonna
juicy
dry
turkey?
out.
You don't know how to make
Otherwise, like
turkey?
I've had plenty of turkey. It doesn't matter. It's always like you can
Tuna.
get one slice right at the oven, and it's like, oh yeah, it's moist, it's warm. But this after a half hour, it's always dry.
Oh, you're cooking it
Always.
wrong. You're making it wrong, or somebody's making it wrong. Put your mom on.
Everyone's making it wrong. It doesn't matter who it is. It's
Put your
always
mom down.
dry. It's always dry.
So
Always
whoever's
dry.
making
I
whoever's
would.
making the turkey, sit them down. I need to talk to them.
I'd rather have I'd rather have a steak. I'd rather have a steak
That's
or
like the
something.
one thing.
Like,
Actually, everybody always fights me on this one. But steak is like, I don't even care about steak at all. You know, like, if I have a choice, you present me a really good steak or a really good burger, 100 out of 100 times I'm taking that burger. Easy, not even a question.
all right, let's do this. Let's custom. I want to see in the chat your
Yeah.
favorite side dish on Thanksgiving. I want to hear from you. You got
Yeah.
one side dish, only one.
Only one.
Thanksgiving. What do you have? What do you have?
Only one. If I can only have one, you're probably gonna hate this one too. That's so funny.
I'm probably already know. Like
what do you think I'm gonna say? Because I already have an answer, but I want to know what you think I'm gonna say.
I feel like you're a stuffing guy. Like you're gonna say stuffing or cranberry sauce.
Okay, first of all, get the cranberry sauce off of my friggin' plate. Disgusting. Second of all, it's definitely green bean casserole. I love a green bean casserole, dude.
It's not bad. I'm not mad at that. It's not like the best thing. That's like taking a first round pick when you could have drafted that in the fourth. I don't know why you're taking that right now.
You said anything. One. Jesus, dude.
No. What I'm saying that's the caliber of it. No, but that's the caliber of it.
No,
for me,
it's a top 5 pick.
Anything sweet potato. You give me a sweet potato, dude, you can make that so many ways. It's the elite tuber.
I've only ever, well, I won't say only ever, but like my aunt makes really good sweet potato casserole, and that was awesome. Loved that, but don't go to those anymore. So yeah, I love a green bean casserole. I'll eat that by itself. Just give me the I love a green bean casserole. I'll just eat that, dude. Just give me the whole pan. I'll just be over here crushing this, dude. It's all good.
You're just miserable at tailgates, huh? You're just walking around the tailgate at SoFi like, anybody got green casserole?
What's not all I like, Tuna? Jesus. You're being weird today. Why do you hate me today, Tuna? What happened? Let's talk about it.
Oh, mac and cheese. Yeah, man. Mac and cheese might be the answer. That might be like the real answer.
This is
Friday morning sandwiches. Oh yeah.
This is elite though. But also I'll say this because little story. This is kind of funny. So I've mentioned I love leftovers, right? Leftovers are awesome. You make some food, you eat dinner or stuff like that. You got some stuff tomorrow, lunch at work or something like that. You heat that bad boy up and it's delicious, right? So I said to one of my coworkers, this is a job that I've had years ago. Said to one of my coworkers, like, "Oh, dude, leftovers rule. Love leftovers." And this lady, she was like a little older lady. She would bring me her leftovers like from home, and it was like, I don't want your old food. It's like it's only leftovers are only good if I got to eat the real meal. You know what I mean? Like, it's like what? Get out of here! Get your Tupperware, put that back in your weird little tote, and get the hell out of my face. That's so weird. I don't know.
Now the real question is, does she keep doing it all year long? Like she just kept bringing you leftovers from every dinner?
Like
she
5
past Thanksgiving?
She like 5 times, and I was like, I don't want to eat your old food. Like that's not what I meant by I like leftovers. If I make myself some pasta one night and I eat that, it's delicious the next day too. If you make food at home and just eat dinner by yourself and I wasn't there, I don't want to warm up some friggin' beef stroganoff the next day. That's disgusting. Get out of here.
Someone's old broccoli cheddar soup. How do we even get here? This is what happens when we get off topic on a holiday.
That's a good point.
Before we get out of here, I do want to bring up Joakim's first one. We got to give a huge shout out to that. I have no idea what time it is for him. What time is it for you out there? Like this is international. Like tuning in.
Oh, It's like for me, I'm
internationally.
1 hour separate from you, Tuna. Jesus.
No, just tuning in internationally and constantly,
Yeah.
watching content, leaving comments and whatnot. Like incredible. It is 7 p.m. for them. So very nice. I'm glad we're able to come on at a decent time for you. Coleman Shelton, great signing. Offensive line's been great. But yeah, just wanted to shout him out. And everyone else here. Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. What?
I'm ready to get fat today.
Just had tomato soup? Dude. We need to send a Thanksgiving package.
Yeah, we're gonna send you some American
No, thank you.
hormone induced injected food for you.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
stuff that's illegal in your country.
yeah.
The American way.
Hey, also, man, you want them real Fruit Loops? You hit me up, all right?
Yeah, we still got Red 40, baby. It's all it's about. On that note,
Yeah.
you go be with family. Everyone, have fun with your families. Talk about football. Argue over who's worse, the Niners or Cowboys, at the dinner table. Start us some shit.
I'm thankful for football.
Yeah. Oh, I love football. I'm so ready for football today. On that note, thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving, Joe.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. We're going to list off players we are thankful for this year as we fade off. This should be pretty easy.
Okay. You go. You go first. You get first pick.
All right. Easy. Matthew Stafford. So freaking thankful. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh. I'm going to say Emmanuel Forbes.
Solid. Devontae Adams, first-year Ram.
That was my next one. Davis Allen.
Solid, dude. Solid. Okay. Let me get Nathan. I'll take Nathan Landman. Even though I hate
Nathan Landman.
Yeah.
I'll stick with it. He actually just hit it. I'll stick with the defense. Kobe Turner, man. Unsung hero. He's been having a great year.
Ooh, yeah. Then